Okay, Dan, your latest update. So basically, we're winding everything back to basics. You'll see there's only minor changes to the exercises. What I've done is I've taken out the rear delt, bent over rear delt movement. And what we're going to do is we're going to change the grip on the hammer row to the wider grip, elbows up. So yeah, that's the only change there. And then we're adding in a side raise, which is what I call a wire raise. Fairly straightforward, hits the mid and front delts. So you come up about 45-degree angle from the front, just up to around about chin or eye level. Pause at the top, and that's a squeeze from the bottom. Pause at the top. No swinging, no momentum. If you want to do it against the wall, it's a really good way of adding some intensity and keeping it nice and strict. So the overall exercise is straight leg Romanian hinge, because it's not a fucking deadlift. We're going to focus on really accentuating the pause stretch. So pause and you count down to the bottom, 1, 2, up. Now what I've done is I've taken the weight right away back down to 100 kgs. We're leaving the reps at 7, but as I say, I really want to focus on getting the stretch at the bottom and getting back to really strict form just as a reset. Chin ups, exactly the same thing. Hang, stretch, up is your verbal cue at the bottom. Say that to yourself in your head. Barbell overhead press, pause, stretch, up. Assisted dips, exactly the same thing. Stretch before you come up. Dumbbell upright row, long neck up. So I really want you to stretch, get that stretch into the traps before you bring the elbows back up and out. Your squat, I want you to really sit and drive at the bottom of the squat. Dumbbell chest press, big stretch, punch from the bottom. Hammer row, squeeze those shoulder blades together behind the back. The side raise or Y raise is squeeze, pause is your cue, and your seated dumbbell curl as you were on that. As you'll see from all of this, I've taken most of these weights, not all of them, most of these weights down a touch. Your warm-ups 1, warm-up 2. Obviously on the last 2 exercises, we drop warm-ups 1 and 2 because we're already warm from the pushing and pulling in the earlier sets. I've taken all of your sets back to 1. We're just going to have a little reset there, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to keep an eye on your numbers for the next 2 or 3 sessions, and we're going to slowly add some more sets in. We're going to see which body parts or which movements progress and what they don't, but I want to have a really good look, get everything really super strict, and then we're going to wind it back, and then we'll see what these AMRAPs do. Different body parts will progress at different rates. So we're going to reset, weights back, technique improved, long, slow, rest, negative and proper pause stretch at the bottom of the movement. As I say, we'll let the numbers dictate what our movements are. I'll keep an eye on those. I think that's all clear. Any questions on that, Dan? Give us a shout and get back to me. I think that's all good. Cheers, Don.